Back on the football field, and honestly, all smiles. Brandon Brooks joins me, Eagles Insider Dave Spadaro. Hey, out at practice the other day, we're all looking at you stretching, and you just seemed joyful, Brandon. I mean, it's got to feel good to be back on the field.
Yeah, it's great to be back. There's a lot of energy and buzz in the building. But the biggest thing for me is just being back out there with the guys. Last year was my first year where I missed an entire season. So, I had time away to get healthy physically and also, mentally from that aspect. So, yeah, just being out there, man, taking it day by day. And, the fact that, I get to go out there and just have fun with the guys, man, is good enough for me.
When somebody gets something they love taken away from them sometimes, it kind of tells you, hey, that absence makes your heart grow fonder. Did you find that last year when you couldn't play?
Yeah, I mean, watching the games and, I would almost do like a walkthrough myself. I'm walking through as if I'm out there playing, how I would do it, trying to help guys out. But yeah, having something taken away from you and you can't do it really just fuels the fire, makes you, that much more hungry. So, just like the Achilles injury before, it just sparked that fire that much more.
How have you overcome, Brandon, the mental part of rehabbing as much as you've had to rehab the last few years? That does take a tremendous toll on the body and also on the mind.
The way I saw it was, in the NFL, you're blessed to have access to the best physical trainers and the best doctors. So I go to a great doctor, and then the rest is really on me, like as far as the rehab and the push when I need to push, and to really, go hard, man, twice as hard as I would as if, I was healthy. And then when the second one happened, I knew I could come back. And the only question when it happened was, could I beat the clock as far as, getting back for the end of the season, or can I be faster rehabbing than I was before?
And you actually practiced late last year. Can you explain again why you did that?
Well, I think it was the week before. I think if we had won or won out, we would have got to the playoffs. And my whole thing was, if we got to the playoffs, I was on play. So I wanted to be ready just in case, we did. And even if we didn't, I wanted to go out there and show like, hey, I'm back. I did it again. You know what I mean? Not just, to my teammates, but to myself.
Let me ask you this with all due respect, because I wasn't as close to you last year, obviously with COVID and everything, but it appeared that you lost a lot of weight, that you really leaned out. How much did your weight fluctuate? Like, how far down did you go, if I may ask that question?
Yeah, I lost a ton of weight. When I tore my Achilles, I want to say I was like maybe 310, 315. Yeah, my whole thing was I wanted to just get down and then kind of build back up to maybe 25, 30, which I am now. But once I tore my Achilles, as a big guy, a lot of times we go the opposite way. We get bigger, right? So I just wanted to prove to myself that whenever I do get done, I can, go down and actually lose the weight. Following the right plan. So, I was around the 300 mark. And
really, that lean and you still weighed 300?
Yeah, but now I'm back up to 325, 330.
I mean, I was guessing 250s. Like, you were so ripped. It was incredible. For all the people who are trying to lose weight out there, what's the key?
Honestly, the biggest thing, and I feel like people say this all the time, is the nutrition. I had somebody cooking healthy, meals that, tasted great, and I could, almost eat as much as I want, and, feel good. And other than that, the boxing and, the jiu-jitsu and stuff really, just got it off me. So
did it have an impact, Brandon? Maybe you felt so great that you continued to use those principles to gain the weight back, so that now you got the weight back and you feel even maybe better than you did before.
Yeah. So, well, I had to put a little bit more fat in the diet, because what I did at first was I just tried to eat more of what I was, but it was just getting burnt up so fast. So, add a little bit more fat into the diet, and, was able to put, the pounds back on. But, not fat pounds, but, the pounds the right way. So, yeah, just keep on that so I can maintain this weight I'm at now. And, I do feel good, though.
It's awesome. How is it going on the field? How's it feel, even though there are walkthroughs here, to be back on the field? Do you feel like the rust is being knocked off just from technique standpoint and the mental part of it?
I wouldn't say there's necessarily any rust out there.
Right, why not? Okay. My bad.
No, I'm kidding. But not, it feels good. There's always going to be some rust. You miss a season, right? But feels good. Day by day, I'm taking step by step, and just each day, just keep building. That's how I see, every year.
I loved, Brandon, the way you spoke to the media talking about you and Lane, that you guys are going to be the best again. Can you kind of talk about that? I think that this is such a huge part of this 2021 football team.
Yeah, I mean, we both got hurt last year, right? Missed the majority of the season. We're 30 plus. The big question is, can we do it again? I mean, there's no doubt. I'm just confident in our abilities is a better way to say it. The biggest thing is I've come back from Achilles and was the best. So, like, I don't have any other thoughts. Like, I don't see it any other way. Yeah, we have some things to prove. People saying, we're too old or we're injured or blah, blah, blah. Injuries are part of the game. People get injured all the time. When we come back, we're going to do what we need to do.
I love that. Brandon, final one for you. Packed house at Lincoln Financial Field once again in 2021. Have you daydreamed at all about what it's going to be like being in front of the fans again?
Oh, it's gonna be insane. It's gonna be rocking. I know the Link's gonna be screaming. It's gonna be on fire, man. I'm getting excited talking about it, to be honest. And it's not even just a season, but I know we got those 2 open practices in the Link. And I know that's gonna be crazy. So I'm excited to have the fans out there, man. And the fans play a big part into getting us hyped up and to getting us going. So it'll be great to have them back out there, and I'm looking forward to it.
Brandon Brooks, it'll be great to have you back on the field. We can't wait to see you in training camp first, preseason, and the regular season. Thanks so much. Great to see you, and great to see you back on the field.
Hey, thanks for having me on. Great to be back out there.